on. Never mind. We're not going live yet.
My mommy's gonna watch this.
Is she?
Yeah, I bet.
I did see that. Hey, can you tell me if I have audio? In a second. Here you go. Kaylee's gonna tell us if we have audio. Kaylee, do we have audio? We do? Oh, perfect. Hello, everybody. We are here live at FAA. Oh, okay, good. Working on beginner bar spotting for new coaches. This here is Molly. She is perpetually shaped like a toddler, so we love to use her for our spotting clinics. All right, Molly, hop up. We're going to start with the basics. We are adding in the cast back hip circle now, but starting with the basics for the glide swing. She's going to put her feet out in my arm, or in my arm, on my arm probably would make more sense. And what you do not want to do is spot them only from their feet, because little kids have tiny hands. They will eventually let go and then they will fall like that. We have a fluffy mat here for falling purposes, but that is not how we would spot a glide swing. If we have very beginners, how we would spot a glide swing is by, again, put the feet up here, and we want to be completely behind them. So we go 1, 2, accidentally let go, accidentally let go. Very gently let them down onto the mat. Okay, let's try it again. And the higher up on their back you are, the better it's going to be. So feet out here. So 1, 2, and let go. See how I'm higher up on her back that time? And this way she doesn't do that arch back thing and land on her head. With the pullover, goal of the pullover is to keep the chin where? Above the bar. Because if the chin goes below the bar, that's the center of your circle, right? And we will then flip underneath the bar, and it's going to be a skin the cat instead of a pullover. So let's go ahead and put the chin above the bar. You're going to help them to do that by getting behind their back. You can come over here so that you can see better. We'll just hold Molly in this position for a minute. So behind her back, then kiss their knees. Not you, make sure they kiss their own knees. That would be really weird. And then come on up. So as you come on up, your dominant arm is underneath the bar, behind their legs, and you're bringing their chest up. Number one thing you're looking for them not to do is to come up and then go and smack their chin on the bar. So since she's not really a beginner, but we're using her for beginner stuff, I trust that her wrists are going to make it back up on top of the bar, and she's going to put pressure on the bar. But a lot of times, their wrists don't make it up on top of the bar, and they just go smack. When you're starting the back hip circle spot, let's do it with no cast first. So you want to make sure that you're underneath the bar. You can't go over the bar, because then if she leans back, I'm now stuck here and I can't do anything. So go under the bar, grab her back, hold her legs. So she's going to come down, total control, bringing her back over the bar. And then it's just like the end of the pullover. And that's just like the very, very beginner, very basic back hip circle spot. Now if she's going to do the back hip circle from a cast, I'm still going to stay on the same side. My hands are just going to get into position a bit quicker. You ready? Yeah. Okay, she's going to try her best to stay super tight in this cast. Here, go ahead. And I put my hand here so that they know where to aim their feet to for their pike compression before the cast. So kick me, cast, and back hip circle. So that's kind of like a slow motion cast back hip circle. Let's do a fast motion cast back hip circle. Kick me, cast, fast back hip circle. Okay? Everybody saw that? We could do that one more time. Kick me, cast, fast back hip circle. Let's see how it's underneath her at that point where she's coming through the bottom of the bar, because that's where she might let go. Then we're going to do the forward roll down. You're going to slow them down by putting your hand underneath the bar again, behind their legs, so that they can fold over. Fold over. Now right here you're going to switch your arms, make sure that they're steady. So if I let go, she should still be hooked on the bar. Right now if I let go, she would actually just fall off because the bar is too high on her thighs. So right there is where she should be, hooked over the bar. Switch hands, go right underneath their neck first so that you can protect their head, and then the rest just comes over. Forward roll down, Molly. And you got them. Woohoo! Good job, good job. All right, let's try it with the cast back hip circle. We ready? Yeah, Abby? We are starting with the glide swing again. Yep, 1, 2, let go. Ah, goodness. So we want to be a little higher up on her back and have a little bit more underneath her. Yeah, 1, 2, and let go. That was good. Very good. I almost said better, but then I said good, so it came out bud. That was bud. All right. Pull over. Chin goes above the bar. That's the first goal. Okay, only step that you missed was kissing the knees. So you got to make her to the point where she's folded over the bar before you do the circle. The back hip pull over. All right, next let's do the cast back hip circle. I'm going to come in here just in case. Give her a place to aim for the pike compression. Good. Try one more. Good. And so again, you just have to be ready for them to let go in a back hip circle because they sometimes will. All right, forward roll down. Good. Excellent. Alyssa? Glide, swing, let go. Let go. You prepared. You weren't ready. You gotta let go when I say let go. Try again.
You want me to just let go?
Yeah, I want you to let go when I say so. Let go when I say. Let go. Good. Good.
See where you lift her up.
Yeah. You're like, she didn't fall. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see a fall anywhere. All right, chin up, pull over. Good. All right, cast back hip circle.
Falling backwards.
Okay, what's a correction that we would be giving her with that? Anybody know?
Switch hands.
What about it? What about her cast? Okay, she says turtle shell instead of arch in the cast. Do you hear that? Okay, let's go for it. I like that she gave her a visual instead of just saying this is what's wrong. She said let's do the turtle shell instead of what you're currently doing. That's a good correction.
Am I going to do this thing?
The cast back hip circle with the turtle shell.
But
Woo! Good girl. Forward roll down. Good. All right, let's get you two just to do the cast back hip circle, and then you do the cast back hip circle, and then I'm going to pull another kid over here. And we're going to work on some bar shaping stuff. This spotting that we're doing right now is for like toddlers and beginners. And so with toddlers and beginners, you spot for safety. Safety first. Next kid will pull over. We will spot for shaping purposes. So you'll spot in a way that's going to make them better understand the skill and understand what you're asking them to do. This, what we're doing right now, is purely spotting for safety. So this is what you would do for all your kindernastics classes, tippy-toe tumbler classes, jump and jets classes, the toddler classes and the beginner ones, all those things. This is how you would spot. Go ahead. Pull over and then cast back hip circle. Just pull over. Good. Cast back hip circle. Good. That was excellent. And just come on down. All right, ready? You nervous?
a little bit.
Don't be. Go ahead. Okay, so give her a place to aim. Yep. Now go under her. So if your hand's on her lower back and her legs, which part is going to catch her when she falls off?
Her head.
Her head, yeah. So you want to be up more on her. Yeah, so if you want to like get more underneath,
Yeah.
that would be better.
Do it again.
Yep. Yeah, that was better. Good spot. Good. And roll down. Go ahead, Molly. Good, so I want to grab that so that Emma can try.
Molly, I'm really sorry.
Remember, just for spotting, for safety, just keep them off their head and neck, and hopefully they'll survive. Okay, let's get closer to her neck. You want to have more control over there. So get this hand closer to her neck. Good try. Good. You just smacked her a little, but that's fine. Sometimes we just smack them a little bit as we're spotting. It happens. It happens. As long as they're safe, we're good. Thanks, Molly, so much for your help. Okay, let me get a kid we're spotting for shaping. Micah, come here. Micah. We need Micah. All right, we're going to spot a little bit for shaping. Now, spotting for shaping, this is what you're going to do with girls that you trust that are going to stay on the bar. You trust that their hands are going to remain on the bar. They know they have a general idea of what they're supposed to be doing, but we're just kind of cleaning it up a bit or giving them a good solid foundation. So because I am short, I usually use a spotting block when I'm doing stuff like this. Hey. Mat safety is important. You wouldn't want something like that. Okay. Now, if you notice, I'm on the other side of the bar because I'm going to be doing cast shaping, and so a lot of the weight's going to be back here. If you're spotting a cast back hip circle just for safety, you're going to be on that side. If you're going to spot a cast for shaping purposes, you want to be behind the bar. Come on, closer to me. What? No, you're good right there. Okay. One of the most important parts of a cast is that they lean over the bar, and that's something that a lot of kids are scared of. So when you're spotting them for shaping, you want to give them a little bit of confidence, and so you're going to grab their bicep area and help them lean over the bar, but make them feel secure. So you hold them pretty tight right here. Then they're going to do their pike compression. Can you come closer to me? You want them pretty close to you because you never want to spot out here because you have zero control out here. So you want them as close to you as possible. Then you're going to grab their thigh right here, and they're going to do a cast, and you're going to hold them. Go ahead. Pike compression, cast, hold them. So I'm leaning her over the bar, and I have this here. Once you feel they're secure, they're leaning over, then you can come up and shape them here. Get this a little higher, like that's where we want her to be. Come back and kind of rock them back and forth, and put them gently back onto their hips on the bar. We'll do that one more time. So here, pike compression, up. Nice, she did that pretty good, but this part needs to be a little lower. Good, leaning over, 1, 2, too much, 3, and back to the bar. All right, stay up there, Micah. They're all gonna try that now. Got that? Actually, let me show you one more thing before I let you guys try that. Next thing that we could do for shaping would be for back hip circle shaping. When we do free hip circle shaping or clear hip circle shaping, we do something called a knee circle, where we put the bar at our knees and circle the bar in that nice, really, really defined hollow shape. You've done those before. What we're going to do for back hip circles is something called a thigh circle. So instead of at the hips, we're going to push it just a little bit down onto the thighs. They're going to stay really round, and we're going to help them circle the bar in that round shape with no cast. Go ahead, pull over. You'll see. So from here, again, I'm behind the bar. So she's going to go push up to a front support. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to switch positions. So I'm going to start behind the bar, and I'm going to go underneath the bar. From here, we're going to go to an inverted hang. So I usually put my hand on the back of their neck because we're going to go to an inverted hang. And I'm going to come underneath the bar. Now she's going to hold that inverted hang, and then she's going to come up. Like that. Good. So that would be the very, very beginner part of doing a thigh circle. You want to show them the shape on top, show them the shape underneath, and then help them to get back up to the shape on top without piking to get back there. So that's why I came to this side, so I could help her lift her chest as her legs went down. So it's a continuous movement. It's not clunky. It's not like cast really archy, pike around the bar, hook yourself onto the bar, aim your legs down, pull your chest up. The back hip circle should be a nice, smooth, circling motion. So that's what we're trying to help them understand. Now, as they get more proficient with that, pull over. We can start making that happen a little bit faster. So just like with the back hip circle safety aspect where we're in front of the bar, I'm going to be in front of the bar for this. She's going to push up to a front support. A front support. I'm going to go under so I don't get hooked. And she's going to come back around and back to that shape. Okay, watch that one more time. Back. Back to that shape. And so I'm shaping her by pushing up on her ribs there. Okay, are we ready to try that? Okay, Caitlin. Micah's like, let me get some chalk.
Are we going to do the cast?
Yes, you're gonna do the cast. You're gonna do a slow motion thigh circle and the fast motion thigh circle. So grab, hang on, let me fix my hair. This hand's gonna go like this, so it gets comfortable then, and then this one's gonna go, yep, that's good. Good, go ahead. Yes. So what happens when kids don't lean over the bar is their cast comes back away from the bar. How are they gonna do a cast back hip circle way back there? They're not. So we're gonna get them to lean over the bar. So you really gotta you gotta drag her this way. Pike compression. Good. And then lower her back to the bar. Good. Excellent. All right, do the slow motion thigh circle. So she's gonna push up to a front support first, and I kind of like poke underneath their ribs. Yep, good. And then you are going to get behind her, and because you're gonna come underneath the bar. So you're gonna go with her to an inverted hang. Put this part under here. That part up there. Good, go behind her. More like this. Yeah, Now she's gonna come to the inverted hang, and you're gonna go under the bar. The inverted hang. Good, now you're gonna pull this part down and this part up at the same time. Make sure it's smooth. So you wanna go in the front of her shoulder and pull up. Excellent. Good, now she's gonna do the fast motion thigh circle. You getting tired yet? Okay, ready? And push right there. Good. All right, relax for a second, Micah. Ready, Alyssa?
Maybe.
You wanna chalk up some more?
Y'all can spot me.
Yeah, we'll spot Alyssa next.
Oh, I was just kidding. I handled a rip so easily.
All right, pull over. So get into position to spot the cast. Grab bicep and then twist that hand so it's a little uncomfortable. Good. Pike compression, lean her over the bar. Good, put her back onto her hips. Slow motion thigh circle. Bar at your shorts. You're gonna go underneath. Ready and go. Ooh, that was like a drop kick type action there. And then you gotta bring her chest up so it's a smooth circle. All right, let's try the fast thigh circle. So you're gonna start on this side. You kind of initiate the thigh circle by pushing her forwards and then letting her fall backwards. So push her forwards a little and then fall backwards. Good.
I push her ribs. I always grab their stomach first.
Yeah.
Just because like it's just like
More that. More getting the ribs up. Lane. Go ahead. Make sure you pull her forwards. Not launch her off the bar. Try again. A little more this way. Good. Put her back down on the bar. Nice. All right, thigh circle. So get ready to go underneath the bar. Tell her to push up to her front support. Okay. Whoops. This way. Backwards. And go under the bar. Stop her in the inverted hang. Good. And then grab the front of her shoulder because you're going to help her chest lift up. Excellent. Very good. All right, fast motion thigh circle. She's getting tired, so this is going to be what it really feels like. Lean her forwards a little, and then backwards. Come around, shift, push. Good try. Abby?
A little bit.
Mm-hmm. But them being tired, you still have to be able to spot them, so go ahead. Because they're going to be tired a lot. Gymnastics is exhausting. Good. Back to the bar. Thigh circle. Slow motion. You're going to come under to the inverted hang. You go to the other side. Good. Grab the front of her shoulder and pull her up. Excellent. All right, fast motion thigh circle. Up front support. And go. Good. Emma?
Looking forward. I'll do my best.
Okay, so grab bicep, thumb up, yep, and just the thigh. One thigh. And grab it tight. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so that was pulling shoulders behind the bar. Try again. Good, and back to the bar. Oh, good. Front support. Slow motion. Underneath the bar to an inverted hang. Good. And pull her shoulder up. Good. Now thigh circle. Fast motion. So don't go over the bar, you'll get stuck. There you go. Good. And then kind of get in there. Poke her. Good. All right, is that everybody? Everybody try that? Thanks, Micah. Okay, let me grab. What? Let's grab. Callie would be good. I'm thinking, what do I want to do? Let's do straddle on soul circle dismount with Callie. Callie, can I borrow you for a minute? Come here. We're going to work on straddle on soul circle dismounts. Can you help us with that? Yes? Okay. Come on over, closer to me. Pull over. Okay, this one, you have to hold them pretty secure. And we're just going to work on just that first part of it today, where we're going to get their feet onto the bar. Make sure their hands are secure. Obviously, they can't do this unless you trust that they have a good grip on the bar. And you are going to grab their hips, like above their waist, I guess. You're going to lift them up and then give them enough space to safely put their feet on the bar. Come a little closer to me. Again, you want them to be as close to you as possible. You don't want them to be super far away because you can't really have much control from super far away. Always make sure that your mats are stable and you're at the right height. And go ahead, straddle on. And just come to there. All right, do that one more time. You can come to this side with the camera so they can see that. Pull over. Hips up, hips up, hips up.
You can do all my little yet.
Oh, that's okay. All right, ready? Fast. And underneath. Good. Perfect. All right, you're going to let them try, Callie. Come on back. You want some chalk?
Yeah.
Yeah, put some chalk on. Right, Alyssa, you're up. All right, grab her waist right there. So let her cast first. Feet on, and then go underneath the bar with her. Good. Caitlin? She needs a little help on the pullover. Good. Abby? She needs help on that. Yep. Nice control. Lane? And then you come to the other side. Perfect. Good. Let's try it one more time. Good. Is that Emma? There you are. She's escaping me because she's behind the camera. All right, Callie, one more.
Sorry, Callie, you got me left.
So come back to this side. Grab above her waist. Good. Good. That's all it is. Awesome. All right, thanks, Callie. Okay, I'm thinking any more beginner bars here. Let's just briefly go over a front support. I know it seems easy, but sometimes they're a little complicated with toddlers. Let me get Paisley. Paisley, come here, honey. There she comes. The Crazy P herself. Crazy P has a lot of fans on YouTube. All right, how about we're literally just doing a front support. Actually, we should do it over here. I know that seems crazy, but we're gonna do a test. Okay, so she's gonna do a front support. You're gonna hold her. And the test is she's gonna pick up her hands. Pick up your hands, up to the sky, up to the sky. And you have to still be holding them, hands down. Okay, the reason why we're doing that is because a lot of times that's what kids do. Especially in like parent and tot classes. So if you're not prepared for them to let go of their hands, they're going to get hurt, and you don't want that to happen. You definitely don't want kids to fall over the front of the bar. That is bad, because so if they go to a front support and they just keep going, they put their hands down, and they catch themselves like that. And obviously it's a much bigger fall for a toddler, so don't let them do that. Come on, back. So spotting toddlers is a big safety thing, and don't get lazy with it and just assume that your toddler's going to keep their hands on the bar, because they will do things that are crazy. Front support again. So again, you don't want to be, here would be too hard. She can't lift her hands. I don't have enough control. I'm going to go higher up to here and be closer to the bar, and then she can lift her hands up, and I have control there. Okay, you guys try it. You get tested. Abby, ready? Don't drop my Paisley. Pick your hands up. See how she can't pick her hands up? Go closer to her shoulder blades. And now pick your hands up. Okay, good try. It's harder than it looks. It really is. Hands up. There, good, good. Okay, you want them to be able to stay in the same exact spot, all right? Alyssa. It really does look easy, and it is not easy.
You make it look easy. So let me get over here.
Well,
It isn't easy.
yeah, hands up. Woo! Better give Alyssa a high five, Paisley. She says, nah, I'm good. Lane, you have to be super strong in order to do this. You got to be strong. Higher up on her ribs. And hands up. Nice, Lane. Good. Caitlin. A little higher up. I heard. Yep. Oh, you dropped her. Go. Hands up. Good. All right, ready, Emma? And Emma, think strong thoughts.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Excellent. Yes, you have to be ready. Like you want, when you're doing like a parent and tot class, a lot of times, I know this sounds bad, but the parents will like think that their kid is doing it and they're like, oh my gosh, my kid's doing it. It looks great. And then the kids pick their hands up and they realize that you were supporting the kid the whole time. But that's okay because what you're doing is showing the kid this is the correct position to be in. And this is where the support is going to be. Thank you, Paisley. You can exit. And so, no, not to go back to practice. If you're doing all the work for a toddler, that's okay because you're showing them this is how it's supposed to feel. That's it. There's really nothing else that the toddlers are going to do. They're going to do glide swings, L hangs, tuck hangs, straddle hangs, chin-ups, chin-up and a tuck hang, monkey walk across the bar, or for the next session in the new curriculum, it's just called walk across the bar and a tuck hang. That's where they just hold on to the bar, walk across the bar in a tuck hang. Same thing on the monkey bars as with the front support. The higher up on them, the easier it is to do monkey bars with them. Let me grab a kid. Grab a kid. Molly, come here. So if you're gonna do the monkey bars for the kid because they're brand new to them and just make sure that they're safe, come here. Don't really do them very well for me. I know you can do monkey bars. Jump up. So if they completely let go, well, you have to be holding them. So if you're holding them here, let go. It's going to drag you down. So you want to be like higher up on them. Okay? You want to try that for them? You just have to let go of the monkey bars. Okay. And here's another thing. There's a hinge in their hips, right? So if you hold them at their hips and they fall, they're going to hinge forwards. And what's right here? A metal bar. And they will eat the metal bar. It will be bar on the cob. All right, Lane. Hold Molly up there, and then Molly let go. And then you have to bring her all the way across without hands. Let go. Bring her all the way across, and bring her back. That is how tight you need to hold a beginner toddler on the monkey bars. And then once they get good at it and you start trusting them, one of the things that I do is I go underneath them like this, and I let them walk. Because now if she I have her, right? I thought something else was holding her. She's really light. Grab okay, but I'm still underneath her, so I'm giving her a little support. Go ahead, walk. Let go. Okay. So that's a trick for letting them get more independent on monkey bars. Alyssa, ready? Walk her across the monkey bars with no hands. Molly's like, I can do monkey bars with no hands. I am so cool and strong. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Look at her go. Great. Safety landing. That was not a very safe safety landing. Abby? She's floating. She's floating. Safety landing. Whoa, yeah, there we go. Caitlin? Floating across the monkey bars. Good. Nice. Emma? Yeah, so monkey bars with toddlers, just make sure they don't smack their face on the bar. Think about how many people you know that broke their arms on monkey bars on a playground. Just think about that for a second. Please don't make that happen in my gym.
Safety.
Don't let them get stitches on these monkey bars or break their arm. If you let them do monkey bars by themselves, mats everywhere. Mats on that side, mats on that side, mats in the middle, because they will trip over this bar and then go face first down there. If ever in doubt, if ever you're like, should I put a mat there? Put a mat there. Put a mat everywhere. Look, like there, put a mat covering this, because somebody will eat that. Put a mat covering that. Put a mat covering yourself. Wrap them in bubble wrap. and then let them do the monkey bars, okay? Mats everywhere except for underneath balance beam. What do we always talk about with underneath balance beam? Don't stick the tiny mats underneath balance beam. You can stick the wide mats underneath balance beam, but if you stick a tiny mat under the balance beam, like if that's in the middle of the balance beam and they're walking across the balance beam and they fall off, they don't have control over where they land yet. They're like little. So they're gonna fall off and they're gonna be like, so like if this is in the middle of the balance beam and they're going across it, like you could use it to help them mount the balance beam, but like let's say they like then are like walking and they fall off, they're gonna be like, whoosh, and they're gonna break their ankle. Lane knows all about that. Lane's like, I'm the queen of tripping over the edge of mats and landing in cracks. So don't do that. What does Al Fong say? He says there's, what does he call them? He calls them like little bombs all over the gym. He's like, watch out for the bombs. Like, and the bombs are like a mat that's covering a gap that you can't see and stuff like that. So you as coaches, part of your responsibility, well, the number one responsibility you have is to keep the kids safe, and you do that by matting properly is number one. Matting properly is number one. Spotting is not even second, sorry. Progressions are second. Oh, I don't need you anymore. Thank you. Progressions, she's like listening so intently. Progressions are second, so making sure that kids aren't moving ahead too quickly, but we have all those things in place to make sure that kids are not moving ahead too quickly. So as long as you are sticking to the curriculum, evaluating your kids correctly, and doing what you're supposed to be doing with them each week, then they're not going to be progressing, too quickly. They're not going to be doing something that's too difficult for them. So stick to what you're supposed to be doing with them. Use proper progressions. Use good drills. Make sure they're strong enough to be doing the skills that they're doing. And then number 3 is spotting. So number 1 is mat properly. Number 2, progressions. Number 3, proper spotting. Got it? All right, that's all. I know we just talked about beam, but that's all 4 bars. So I'll take that. Say bye.